Hey, 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 this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Ho, 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 ho. Watch out, Mr. Blatt, Josh. You got competition coming. This is another big bad boy. I love these 31 cc center consoles. This is a 31 SXL 2025. Beautiful boats. I mean, they handle good. They're functional. I mean, this guy did it right. I kind of like what he did with the paint. That's like a green. But it looks black, then it looks green, and then the way he left them brushed aluminum on the rub rails, boom, boom, it keeps you from banging up your sides. And another nice thing too, he's got this splash guard right here that's green, but then he left these rails brushed aluminum. You can shark hide those just to keep them up, but I like that because what happens, you're breaking up the colors instead of having it painted like the same green or Zola tone, because then you got the black doors, you got the green top. So I actually like that. That really makes his boat stand out. And then he's got the cutout for the cleat. I got an anchor pulpit with the tilt down anchor pulpit. Those are important that they tilt down, because if they don't, you'll be having to go out to the bow and shove the anchor overboard. He's got even fish out the front and out the side. He's got downrigger pads here, back there. What does he got going on here? He's got some brackets. Must be for pole holders there. Yeah, I like that splash guard. And then, oh, this is really neat. These side doors, you got one on this and one on the port side. You got your port window up here, but those are nice just to see out. You can open them up, shut them up, lock them up. Look, he must have added extra rod holders. And then he's got the radar arch up on top. And then on the side, you could, right there, that would be a good deal too. On the side of that arch, you could put side lights right there, and one on the other side. You come see, if you're coming in at night, you can see out this way. And then the front up there, I don't know if you could, if they make one that small, where in the middle of that hood, you could put one of them infrared lights up there that you can see a mile out there. But I don't, they're like light lights, not like the Sinox camera. But if you went to the Sinox camera, you really wouldn't need that. And then I'd probably put some lights up here just to let people know you're coming, like rail lights. But there's your anchor drain there. You got your beefy I-beam trailer, aluminum. I mean, that thing's stout. I mean, stout. Triple axle. Wow. Pretty dang impressive. I think the dry weight on this is about 7,600 if I remember right. And now these here, I had a 24, I think, in the rear. Yeah, that's steep. So 55 midship right there degrees. So this thing cuts. I mean, they are just unbelievable boat with twins. And I think he went to twin 300s with 15 by 15 stainless steel saltwater 2 series props, which is what I'd recommend to do. And I would go to the Garmin if it's me. Simrad's good, Furuna's good. If you really know what you're doing, Simrad, the Evo 3, they got a lot more settings. But Garmin, man, they're just so far ahead. Like on autopilots. Then you get a Kraken bow mount up here. They got a new one coming out, I guess. They're quiet. They got a lot of power. But anyway, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to be running Helmmaster in here or not. I don't think so. It's something you can always add later. You know, the Helmmaster is kind of nice for spot locking and getting in and out of the dock if it's windy, but I don't think this guy did it. The way I look at the door situation on here, on the rear entry doors, he probably don't really need the Helmmaster. And I think it's a 9-foot bottom, 9/6 beam on here. If I remember right. I don't know if it's 42-inch sides on here or not. And I know the bottom's 1/4 inch, and I think it's like 190 on the sides, and it's 42-inch. And anyway, back to the trailer. Kick. I mean, you got 4x4s with slicks on it, on the inside, outside. It's got them buddy bearings too that actually, I don't know if they're a 5-year or 10-year. You don't have to worry about pumping grease into it. I think you got brakes on all axles, if I remember right. You got your side drain ports right here for water. If you take it in, it's going to just wash out the sides. And you got discs. Ah, wow. I forgot what the technical term, scuppers or whatever you want to call them. But if you did take water, it'll come here, which is really nice. And that trailer, like I say, beefier than hell. Here's your trailer brake right here. So like say if this boat was going to come off, which it will, you better be careful if the tide's up and you're down at the boat ramp. That would help stop that from taking off on you until you can get this off and the safety chain off. And then you got this big ass reverse in here too. Look at that sucker. God damn, that must got to be a right there. Man, that's damn near a foot. Whoa. And that's why these are so stable. Spare tire, you got electric over, yep, brake, electric foot jack. I like 2 5/16 inch ball. And let's go around the back side. Big winch strap. That's a big mother on the size of those. Tinted windows, rear deck, DEC controls. Tons of rocket launchers. And back there he's got a pad where he can mount his other, like a 12-inch screen back there. I'd go to, on that one, I'd go to a good 16-inch, maybe 2 displays. That way you could run, like if you got cameras like a Sinox, and just run a Garmin camera out the back so you can see the people back here. The Garmin cameras, oh, they are clear. They don't have the night vision like the Sinox does. But, you know, I guess who needs to see back there anyway? You're just concerned about the front. But I'd highly recommend that camera for the front and the Garmin in the rear. Heavy duty sea glaze door. Oh, with the extra latch up top. Wow. This boat is going to be a fishing fool. You got trim tabs, a good cell bailers right here. And you're always make sure you put these rams on the left-hand side. If not, because of your zert fitting and ground wire, you'll break it if you put it on this side. And there's a prop I was telling you about. And this has got the bullet plus the standard flusher. So if you don't have the bullet one that goes on here, then take that off and use this flusher, max water pressure, zinc. You're right here, you go ahead and put your transducers. And I would not, and I think you have to, now if you go to a 1 kilowatt, remember, you've got to make a plate or something, you got to put it damn near down by that drain plug, dead center, because if not, you're going to get sprayed and interference. You can't put it down on those. And that, nice, they extended that out, so if you want to put a T25, which I would recommend if you do it on this boat because of the reverse. And over here, rub rails. Beautiful. There's your side entry door, so that way you can just load your stuff up through the side when you're off the ground here. Make yourself a little ladder where you can get up inside, because I don't even think he had a ladder. Yeah, he did have a ladder right here, but what I would have did, but I think this is the man's boat, they call it. Now you women don't get offended, but this is a guy's boat from what I see. That's why he's not too concerned about the rear entry door. He wanted more room in the back. Because I would have probably put, since you have the side entry there, I would have put the rear entry door here, move that ladder over there, and then put the kicker here if I wanted to. Is for me. But this guy, for some reason, I think he's just going to take the guys out. I'll know when I get inside the boat. So let's jump in here real quick. Put the camera up there. Hello. Well, that's a big step on hydraulic steering. Gas fill right here. Oh, he's even got the bait tank, center bait tank, downriggers cleats. Yeah, so this is what he did. This is why he didn't go to the rear entry door, because if you have one there, I would have put one here, so no matter what side of the dock you could get in. But that's what I'm saying. If this doesn't have a head, this is a guy's boat. Men only. You women got ladies' night, you know. So anyway, so bathroom thing, yep, see no bathroom. So I can't tell you this, but if it was me, I'm out there, I'd pop this baby up, then you can just flush this bad boy out, take your wash down hose and go in there and rinse it out. It's gonna go right outside the boat. And you know, say you eat a couple extra burritos, maybe some pizza and some real greasy fried chicken with some side of fries, and maybe your tummy started growling out there, carry yourself a toilet seat. I'll say no more. And I can't tell you to do that, by the way. Don't do that at home, because you can't be doing that stuff. Here's your wash down thing. Look at the big drains. This is all guttered all the way. So see that water there? If it tilts out, it's going to go out them side scuppers. And if not, it's going to follow this all the way down and go into here and catch all that water, so you don't have a wet deck and it drains really easy. Very nice fuel tank. Your inspection things right here. I don't know if there's a valve in there. Nope, that's your tank to get to your sending units. Lockable. Whoa, he's got two 10 micron and change those once a year. There's your wash down pump, and there's your valve, your seahawk valve to let water go to that. And holy mokies, man, he's got like 4 batteries in here. Starting in house, looks like. That would make sense. And there's a switch panel, and then he's got, oh nice, he's got C-Star hydraulic. So what this is an electric steer with C-Star what do they call override. So if those electrics gave, say you lost voltage, you have no steering. So then you better come back on your dual controls. But say it's really rough and you're not really savvy on the dual controls, you won't be able to steer it. That's what the C-Star is for. So if that gave way, he can still steer this with like hydraulic instead of electrically. Good job on that. Good old tone deck. Now let's see if I have to go to part 2. Yep, I do.